Let's start out with I read this channel nosleep all the time and I'm always on YouTube before I go to sleep listening to true scary stories. However, I never thought one would actually happen to me. I have always been promiscuous. I started meeting people online when I was 15. I met them on MySpace, and when we would meet in person I always had my friends with me. We all just became friends and I didn't see the harm in it. When internet dating became a thing I jumped right into it. I have met so many awesome people offline to hang out or hook up with. It didn't matter. I just loved meeting new people. I even drove 6 hours away to hook up with someone once. I know it wasn't my smartest moment. 2 weeks ago I started talking to this guy the first met on a dating site. When I read his profile I thought, oh, he is pretty funny, sarcastic but funny. I never thought he would write to me. I'm a bigger girl and he was an attractive athletic guy. He had a sense of humor and was looking for the same thing I was. Right away I should have known something was off about him. In the About Me section of my profile, it states, "No, I do not want to hang out in your parents' basement." That is meant to be funny because my profile is very blunt and sarcastic. One of the first things he said to me was, "Would my uncle's camper do?" Which I replied with something sarcastic thinking he was joking. We got talking and he was very standoff-ish. He wouldn't tell me his name or where his was from. He wanted to keep everything hush-hush. He only lived 15 minutes away and I have never met him or heard of him before, which is weird. I am from a super small town and everyone literally knows everyone. Him being standoff-ish kinda made him more attractive. Like, what is he hiding and why is he so mysterious? I was hoping I was getting myself into some 50 Shades kind of shit. After he kept pushing I sent him my pictures. With one circumstance, and that was for him to tell me his name and a little bit about himself. His name was Jason. He was staying with his uncle in Maidstone because he was currently going through a divorce and his ex-wife had the house. He traveled a lot and flagged for a construction company. He then proceeded to tell me that he has access to a real house, a super nice 60-foot camper, and that he has a camp in the mountains. After a few days of talking and him trying to get me to hang out with him, we started talking on Kik. I don't have time during the week to hang out and told him I could only hang out at night on the weekends, which he said was perfect for him. Slowly after that we stopped talking because I just didn't have time, and like I said, we were only talking for a hookup. I stopped hearing from him a few days ago, and if someone doesn't write to me, I won't write to them either. Well, I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and up pops an article that blew my mind. It said, "Husband, wife die in apparent murder-suicide." Now at first I didn't think anything of it until the next morning while I was laying in bed wondering how someone could do that to another human. It hit me like a brick. He was the one who murdered his wife. The husband's name was Jason and he was from Maidstone. That is exactly what the guy the first was talking to told me about himself. What validated it for me was one of my friends who has absolutely no idea that I talk to people on dating sites was telling me a story about him coming into her job to open a new account and she was laughing at the new email address he gave her. It was the same exact email that he used for the dating site and Kik. I could be dead right now. I am happy we never met. And I am happy we will never meet. http://www.wcax.com/content/news/court-documents-reveal-marriage-437028953.html. This content was provided